Can Photoshop be dangerous? In this video, what we're going to look at is a couple examples of extreme Photoshop stuff. So here's a video that was produced by Dove, people who make soap and beauty products, and it shows you how a regular person is turned into a supermodel. You can see the attention that she's given in terms of hair and makeup, and we can tell it definitely took a really long time for her to look like that. And then we see how in photo editing, her body is completely modified. Her neck is elongated, her eyes are made bigger, her face is even made smaller. In another report done by ABC News, we see that an already thin bride is made even thinner once this photo hits the cover of a magazine. I guess the question to think about here is, why did she need to be even thinner for the magazine cover? In another picture showing Jessica Alba, we see the before and after, and we see that Jessica Alba, also an already very thin person, is made even skinnier after the photo edit. Now, can this be dangerous? Can this be leading people who read these magazines or who see these images to have a negative self-image because they can't look like these people in the magazines? Think about how many times we see these kinds of images every single day. What is it doing to the youth? What is it doing to the people who see these things and believe that these images are real?
The only way they can achieve that body image is by photo editing, so it's totally unrealistic for them to try to achieve that.
Not only do these women not look like that in real life, we're not supposed to look like that. And the average person does not want a partner, a friend, or a sister, or a parent who's emaciated and unhealthy.
Do you think these images are unhealthy, that they're dangerous?
Unfortunately, the answer to that is yes. These images can have a direct outcome and influence on what girls do, whether they diet, whether they like their bodies, whether they try to alter them or want to modify them.
Take, for example, this recent ad by Ralph Lauren. In this extreme case of photoshopping, this model is made to look completely anorexic. Notice the small waist and her super thin arms. And even though this model is skinny, this is way beyond reality. Is this something that should carry a warning label? Is that actually even possible? Here's another image that is controversial. This was a recent picture of Demi Moore where it was rumored that it wasn't even her body that was used in the photo, but rather that of another model. And in our class, as we learn to do retouching and to do edits, we want to also consider, is there some level of ethics that we need to follow? Is there such a thing as a right or a wrong when it comes to how we edit images? For example, here's an image where a magazine cover was created with an image of Princess Diana, who had passed away many years ago. Now, is this okay? Is this funny? Is this in good taste? Is this in bad taste? Is this something disrespectful to someone who had once lived? What are the rules behind that? And where do we stand on that?